In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on December 28, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Montreal Canadiens versus Tampa Bay Lightning. The Montreal Canadiens face the Tampa Bay Lightning with both teams heading in opposite directions to start the season. The Canadiens have a 15-16-3 record, and with only 3 wins in their last 10 games, have fallen to the bottom of the Atlantic Division. The Lightning have a 20-11-1 record, and with 7 wins in the last 10 games have leaped into 3rd place in the Atlantic Division. Both teams are looking to improve within the division and the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Canadiens are 19-43 in their last 62 road games and 38-83 in their last 121 overall. The Lightning are 43-17 in their last 60 home games and 13-5 in their last 18 overall. The under is 2-0-2 in Canadiens' last 4 overall. The over is 11-5 in Lightning last 16 home games. The Canadiens are 1-10 in the last 11 meetings in Tampa Bay and 7-19 in the last 26 meetings. The favorite is 21-5 in the last 26 meetings. The Lightning have dominated the Canadiens in recent matchups. Tampa Bay is 8-0-2 in their last 10 matchups against the Habs, including winning the 1 matchup this season between these 2 teams. In the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams, Tampa Bay averages 3.8 goals per game, and Montreal averages 2 goals per game. Defense and goaltending have both been poor for the Habs. Montreal ranks 25th in goals against per game and 26th in shots against per game. The offense has been very good for the Lightning this season. Tampa Bay ranks 4th in goals per game. They scored 4 or more goals in 8 of their last 10 games. Nikita Kucherov leads the team with 49 points. He has recorded 2 or more points in 4 of the last 5 games. Kucherov is 4th in the league in points and tied for 1st in the NHL in assists. Montreal has struggled against the Lightning. The Montreal Canadiens continue to pile up the losses while being below average at both ends of the ice, and they're not a team you can trust most nights. The Tampa Bay Lightning are looking more and more like the team we're used to seeing, and you don't bet against them at home against far less competition. Playing at home, the Tampa Bay Lightning to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The offense has been very good for the Lightning this season. Tampa Bay ranks 4th in goals per game. They scored 4 or more goals in 8 of their last 10 games. Nikita Kucherov leads the Lightning with 49 points, and he has recorded 2 or more points in 4 of the last 5 games. Kucherov is 4th in the league in points and tied for 1st in the NHL in assists. Defense and goaltending have both been poor for the Habs. Montreal ranks 25th in goals against per game and 26th in shots against per game. Tampa Bay is clicking on offense, and they will score on the Habs. This will be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Red Wings versus Pittsburgh Penguins. The Detroit Red Wings face the Pittsburgh Penguins with both teams looking to build off strong starts to the season. The Red Wings have a 14-11-7 record and are in the middle of the Atlantic Division, while the Penguins have a 19-10-5 record and are near the top of the Metropolitan Division. Both teams are looking to gain ground in their divisions in the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Red Wings are 30-86 in their last 116 road games and 1-6 in their last 7 overall. The Penguins are 6-1 in their last 7 home games and 8-2 in their last 10 overall. The under is 7-3 in Red Wings' last 10 overall. The under is 5-1-2 in Penguins' last 8 overall. The Red Wings are 1-5 in the last 6 meetings in Pittsburgh and 1-6 in the last 7 meetings. The favorite is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings. Pittsburgh has done well against Detroit in recent matchups. The Penguins are 7-2-1 in the last 10 meetings against the Red Wings. In the last 10 meetings between these two teams, Pittsburgh averages 4.4 goals per game, and Detroit averages 2.4 goals per game. The Penguins have been good at home this season. They have a 10-3-3 record at home on the year. The offense is a big advantage for Pittsburgh in this matchup. The Penguins rank 7th in goals per game and 9th in shots per game. Pittsburgh scored 3 or more goals in 7 of their last 10 games. Sidney Crosby leads the Penguins with 43 points, and he is tied for 7th in the league in points. The Red Wings have been poor on offense. They rank 22nd in goals per game and 28th in shots per game. Detroit scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 of their last 10 games. The Detroit Red Wings are going nowhere fast while these losses are piling up, and they've been horrible on the road dating back to last season. The Pittsburgh Penguins are on the end of a back-to-back, but they're at home where they play their best hockey, and they usually beat up on the teams they're supposed to beat up on. This is one of those spots. Playing at home, the Pittsburgh Penguins to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have been about average at keeping the puck out of the net. Detroit ranks 18th and the Penguins rank 13th in goals against per game. The defense has struggled for Pittsburgh. They rank 28th in shots against per game. However, the offense has been very good for the Penguins. They rank 7th in goals per game and 9th in shots per game. Pittsburgh scored 3 or more goals in 7 of their last 10 games. Sidney Crosby leads the team with 43 points. Crosby is tied for 7th in the league in points. In the last 10 games against Detroit, Pittsburgh averages 4.4 goals per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Bruins versus New Jersey Devils. The Boston Bruins face the New Jersey Devils, with both teams looking to build off strong starts to the season. The Bruins have a 27-4-3 record and are in first place in the Atlantic Division, while the Devils have a 22-10-2 record and are in second place in the Metropolitan Division. Both teams are looking to remain near the top of the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Bruins are 8-3 in their last 11 road games and 54-20 in their last 74 overall. The Devils are 0-5 in their last 5 home games and 1-7 in their last 8 overall. The over is 13-6 in Bruins' last 19 road games. The under is 5-1 in Devils' last 6 overall. The Bruins are 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in New Jersey and 35-17 in the last 52 meetings. The favorite is 38-17 in the last 55 meetings. The Bruins have been incredible this season. They haven't lost 2 games in a row all year, and I don't see that happening tonight. I give them an edge on both ends of the ice in this matchup. Not only are the Bruins the best team in the NHL defensively, but they're also the second best in the NHL offensively. The Devils have struggled immensely as of late, with only 1 win in their last 8 games, and a game against the best team in the NHL this season isn't a great bounce-back spot for them. In last Friday's game between these teams, New Jersey put in their best effort, even outplaying Boston at times, and they still weren't able to figure out the Bruins in their 4-3 loss at home. I don't expect anything different in tonight's game. We're getting a steep discount on the Bruins tonight, with a lot of value on them due to being on the road and in the second half of a back-to-back. I love the Bruins to bounce back from last night's loss. Look for them to crush the Devils here in this one, so the Boston Bruins money line is our full game side pick. This game matches up 2 of the top 3 defensive teams in the NHL this season. The Devils have allowed the 3rd fewest goals in the NHL and have given up the least expected goals and high-danger scoring chances in the league. The Bruins have given up the least goals in the NHL. Both of these teams have trended under this season, with the under going 17-16-1 for the Bruins this year and 18-14-2 for the Devils. As of late, the under hit in 4 of the Devils' last 5 games and in 4 of the last 6 for the Bruins. Linus Ullmark is the top goalie in the NHL this season, and I expect him to shut down the Devils' offense, who have struggled as of late. Vitek Vanecek has been fantastic as well, and his play and goal along with the top-notch defense for Jersey should be able to limit the scoring of a tired Bruins team on the second half of a back-to-back on the road. I expect this to be a top-notch goaltending battle between Ullmark and Vanecek, with 2 elite defenses grinding it out in a low-scoring game. I expect this to be a pretty low-scoring game tonight. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.